recording to you from the empty void of space, it seems.
That's what that set did to you, I would imagine. But we are my co-commentator has given into the darkness and will be seeking to escape from its clutches from now until at the very least the end of the set. So
I'm currently en route to throw myself into the sun.
yeah, no, time and space are meaningless, and here we go with Grand Finals! Here at Fusion 236 Call Sign Collision Series TV here on Twitch. It's Marvale on winner's side. Jejajeja trying to make the comeback from losers, but this is the #1 seed. We'll see how he tries to pull it off as we get things started. And a very quick start to the proceedings for Jejajeja, piling up triple digits onto Marvale, who's trying to fight back a little piecemeal, just focus on neutral against the, let's call it, advantage state of Kirby. And
advantage state is a strong word, don't you think?
Well, you come up with some better ones and we'll figure it out from there. But either way, it is Jejajeja, who was in their advantage state, i.e. hanging onto ledge. And that's just how this works. Beautifully countered by Marvale. That was a timing exercise. You pass the quick time event, and you get first blood as a result. It's a best-of-5 set.
That's true. Yeah, again, Grand Finals is going to be best of 5, so see if Marvale can find a way to make that to their advantage. And speaking of advantage state right here, getting these nairs and backers just constantly keeping JJ in the corner. This character does kind of struggle to find their way out of it with that poor mobility in hand, but Marvale taking really, really good advantage in that.
Yeah, no, this is how you do it. If you want to win this matchup, you need to do it through good, consistent gameplay with a character that doesn't inhibit you in terms of what you can do in the game. And Palutena certainly fits that bill. I mean,
in layman's terms, pick a top tier. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wasn't going to be quite that blunt, but I suppose that I've been blunter throughout the course of this evening. 2 stocks to 1 for Marvale, who is doing pretty good in this particular matchup. And yeah, this Kirby trying to dash grab while Palu is jumping. That's how you're going to do this. You do need to earn your victories as Palutena, I will say. Yes, does you favors in terms of what you get off of the length of your hitboxes, but you still need to read the game. Like, it's a focus on neutral, and you can win in neutral, but you still have to be able to play it.
For sure, and right now, Marvale definitely playing neutral down to a T right now. Definitely, and right now up in percent versus JJ here. Again, playing the advantage game phenomenally, but JJ playing the disadvantage phenomenally as well. JJ has to get used to being in these sort of positions. I mean, he's playing Kirby against a character that's just so good at locking him down into those terrible positions.
Oh my gosh, are they really just gonna be doing this all the time? Yeah. We saw Marvale really did try to give JJ a taste of their own medicine, and they're having a laugh about it. You gotta love what you're seeing. Like, this is someone who's actually having fun with the game. And Marvale, I am just going to say, yes, it is funny the first time. So anyway, that's game number 1.
It's always funny the first time. However, the next... How many? Okay, so there's 6 games, 3 stocks. However many that is. That's a lot of times you're going to get hit by that shit.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm going to refer Jejajeja to the Wikipedia page for the comedy rule of 3. And we'll see how that works. But in the meantime, okay, getting a little bit of new material to drag down the drills. You gotta love that from Kirby. And trying to get a little bit more off of it. Marvale wisely going to the platform in that instance. And yeah, like, this hazards off is the biggest lie that this game ever told, because I see 2 of them floating right there. But that's then again, the platforms can be used for its own purposes. Sometimes you just need to escape those little situations. You don't want to stay there, but it's an option. It's there, and it can get you out of some tough situations.
Again, still playing that disadvantage phenomenally, still keeping himself alive. This survivability from JJ is going to be I think what sells him as... Oh my god, okay! The reversal there with that uppy countering out the startup of that up smash, literally frames away from that stock being curtains and able to take advantage of it with that dash attack, and holy shit, Jeja's disadvantage is just immaculate.
Gotta appreciate what you're seeing from Jejajeja, and you have to be, you know, damn near perfect with this character as Marvale going to throw out that back air. It is about the size of Mercer County, and we are going to go to 2 stocks apiece. Jeja, again, you're not really being done a whole lot of favors in terms of this character's design in many ways. Certainly you're going to be outranged by just about everything. But, oh my goodness, Jeja scared away from the ledge, and we saw Marvale was ready just in case on that down smash.
Wait, I know exactly what that was. Little known fact, Palu's down smash and F smash, the wings actually have a wind block. So that was Marvale pushing him off the stage.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, yeah, because honestly, let's be real, Marvale, Palutena needs the help.
True, yeah. Without that, I do think she would be completely unplayable.
Yes.
It's really funny. Those are probably like her worst moves.
Yeah, no, Palutena. I mean, yeah, it's yeah. That's what she really needed, was a boosted down smash.
Specifically, nothing else.
Yeah, no, it's the history of people spamming down smash with Kid Icarus characters in Jersey is good God. It's
Look, as a pit player, I will acknowledge down smash being frame 5 is egregious, and so is that explosive flame from out of nowhere. Just, you're dead. Bye bye.
Yeah. No, we can talk about the history of pit players down smashing and drinking the blue toilet water later, but we can for now talk about Palutena, because goodness gracious, do we not see that? I love that interaction. That is actually some really smart play from Marvale. And again, you're talking about Jeja might have been worried about going to ledge, but then again, Marvale said, hey, there's nothing to worry about. You can't get it anyway.
Oh no, Town and City. Alright, so... okay, actually, on paper, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how good this is for Palu, because I was thinking, oh, this is going to be good for Jeja because he's a very defensive player, to put it lightly.
Sure.
And giving him a stage like this, which is going to be very, of course, massive, and it's going to give him a lot of room to run around, is going to be really good for him. But with the blast zones here, I actually don't know if it benefits Palu that much now that I think about it. I mean, you are going to get earlier kills with back air, I guess, but the thing is, with the high vertical blast zones, it's going to be very difficult to deal with those up airs.
I mean, that's true, but also, I mean, if you really want to open up the dark arts of cheese, you are going to get. I mean, Jeja is taking that stock in a relatively honest fashion. Let's be real. Before Marvale decides to trade the favor, 2 stocks apiece now. But yeah, all it really takes is for those platforms to move for Palu's back throw to kill at like 20. So it's not exactly out of the realm of possibility that Marvale employs some dark arts himself. Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, another down smash, another windbox push right there. But yeah, no.
I'm going to remind everyone what I said about the comedy rule of 3 real fast. I didn't think that I'd have to switch the shoes roll all that quickly, but, you know, here we are. The absolute worst timeline, but going to get the KO off of the down B, and Jeja, yeah, courtesy of the Thwomp. How about that?
That was some tilde if I've ever seen that.
Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen it tonight. Believe me. But,
we've seen it.
Yeah. It has been present on this stream, and we are going to go to 1 stock each now. Jeja, however, in a pretty stark disadvantage. You're going to have to earn this comeback. You're going to have to do it by getting cute with your combos. There's going to be a lot of aerials. And yeah, you know, forward air, I would imagine doing a lot of work in that regard. But yeah, guess what does a little bit more is up air. Yeah, that's Marvale. He's going to take himself to 1 game away from a first place prize here at this 236th edition of Fusion.
And now one game away from taking it on his own, and Marvale just playing excellently, it looks like.
Absolutely. And it's, again, you're talking about, okay, yeah, you know, pick a top tier, whatever. Marvale is still doing really well in terms of their selection for these options in this game. And, you know, you can look at bracket placements and make a lot of judgments based on based on how they did. For example, I mean, Jejajeja doing so good at Let's Make Big Moves, right? I mean, beat Jackal, beat Cola, beat John Numbers. It's beat him 3-2. That set had to take a million years. And like, you actually took out some really tough competition in order to finish 9th. And Marvale did not do so good at that tournament, finishing 97th. Not bad, but it's not exactly a placement like you would want, right? That doesn't matter.
Yeah, for a like Marvale, that's but still, and this performance right here, right now at Fusion is this world right now going par for par with a player like, oh my god, like JJ right here, getting that F stretch. That early kill is now up right here in the second game.
Marvale finishing at 193rd in this past Let's Make Big Moves, and is looking for a measure of revenge that was not reflective of their skill level, not reflective of the type of player they are. Jeja going to try to tell them to know their place. If you want to take down top competition, you got to show that you're willing to do it. You're willing to get down and dirty, especially on a stage like Town and City where things can go south real fast. Well rolled out by Marvale, but Jeja chasing them down anyway and maintaining that advantage 2 stocks apiece.
Honestly, Marvale has just been playing this matchup phenomenally, and Jeja also been playing this advantage game just as well. I mean, with a character like, oh my, the very into back air, holy Jesus. Coming up confirms, it feels like every single game.
I mean, what else can you even say? Like, Jeja knows all these tricks. It is conjuring the dark arts before our very eyes. I'm not sure. Like, I mean, we got to check Kirby's code, bro. Like, it's getting to that point.
Check the setup. Something wrong here. Kirby being this good.
Yeah, is Jeja pulling some like some melee Pichu type situation, or like what's happening?
Hey, yeah. I'm happy you brought that up, so I didn't have to.
Yeah. Well, I shan't name the player here, but shout outs to Awesome Sauce for detailing that. But either way, we got Palu. Look at that green wig on that little fella. Look at that back throw.
Never mind.
Anyway,
I don't get it anymore. It's gone.
One stock
you got your look
away.
at it. No more.
Yep. It's hope you had fun, chat. Either way, 1 stock away. Marvale is on the cusp of victory, but Jeja trying to survive, take this thing to a game 5. What will be the outcome? If you missed more of these dash grabs, Jeja could be finishing this up real quick, but a stray hit killing across the floor, and we are indeed going to game 5.
Yeah, excellent trade right there from Jeja, knowing Marvale was going to keep pushing advantage and just beautifully slipping him right out of it with that back air, closing it out. Now a decisive game 5. Is Jeja going to reset bracket, or is Marvale just going to pack things up and go home? Let's find out.
Yeah, as we get in front of this audience, we will be seeing a display of top Smash talent. One who's been on the at the peak, the razor's edge of their character's meta for the better part of 4 years now, and the other one on the come up here in the Garden State as we go to game 5. What other way to do it? If it's going to be Starter Stadium, it better be Finisher Stadium too. Here we go with game 5.
Alright, already starting things off pretty strong from both players, getting some solid confirms right here. Good down tilt, checking him in place right there. Down throw, not going to get any follow-up of any kind, actually. What am I saying? But still getting the percentage, and that's what matters here in a matchup like this, especially with a character like Kirby who mostly just kills off straight hits.
The logic was sound. I'll give you that. Like, it's not yeah, you're talking about stray hits or whatever, but you do have the kill power in order to get it done. We've seen that. It's the whole reason why Jeja is here. But you want to talk about stray hits that are active? My goodness, the ray of light being summoned up by Palutena right off the top of the shortest ceiling in the competitive stage list, courtesy of the up smash. Advantage Marvale early on, but for how long? The answer is approximately 2 seconds as Jeja takes us to 2 stocks apiece.
Excellent backer right there, knowing Marvale was going to swing right there from that ledge with that short range in air and punishing it excellently with that back air. Again, Jeja's whiff punish game might be what makes him probably one of the best Kirbys. Like, just having that aspect of your gameplay down is so good for a character like this.
You gotta appreciate what you've been seeing from Jeja thus far. I mean, the ability to stay in with a perfectly competent player like Marvale, who has not performed to the level that they would have liked at these bigger tournaments, but you can see the progress being made. This is a legacy that is being built brick by brick. Maybe agonizingly slow for him, but I can say after having commentated, I think their first fusion win, this is a guy who is more than capable, and we're seeing it now. Marvale trying to avenge a poor placement at Let's Make Big Moves with one last stock, but Jeja 1 stock away from resetting the bracket. Who's going to give first? Jeja.
Oh my god, alright. Already starts off with a good early percent string, getting a bit of percent, and Jeja looking like on the cusp of a bracket reset right here. But Marvale has to find a way through these tilts that Jeja just keeps throwing out. These buttons are so hard to get past, it looks like.
And here we go. This is getting to...
Ooh, look at that smash!
Yeah, okay. Gets the grab. Gets the throw, and I mean, this is, I'm surprised we didn't see Marvale drift out more, but then again, do you really want to be playing with him in the air? Jeja connects with the up air! Is the coup de grace for Marvale on so many occasions, but Jeja is the one who connects with the up air. It was going down to the wire, but here we are in true finals. It's a whole new ball game.
That's right, bracket reset now coming out here, and Jeja, oh my god, might be winning this from losers it seems, but Marvale has to find a way to get himself this fusion win. And I just have to say, both players are playing out of this world right now.
Yeah, no, that's here we go with game number 1. And yet again, I mean, as we ended, so do we start this next set. Marvale is, again, capable player, but maybe it was a few things that could have changed in that last game that prevented the victory from happening. What comes to your mind when it comes to that? What was like the one thing that Marvale could have done differently, or is Jeja just on another one?
It's patience, I do feel like. Marvale has always been a very aggressive Palu, and I feel like he has to learn to just sort of take a step back and just wait for Jeja to whiff something. I know that seems impossible because we saw, what, a solid 90 seconds of Jeja sitting there and doing but you have to find a way.
True. No, you're absolutely right. And that's the crying shame, I would have to say, is the fact that Marvale did a lot of work just off of counterpunching, and the aggression, if anything, was shown by the fact that they were able to get themselves in a position where they could counterpunch. I mean, the speed was being used so that they could stand still and just kind of do whatever it is that they needed to do so that they could act with buttons. It was all a matter of positioning themselves. When you're able to go 100 miles an hour, like, we do see a lot of Jersey, like a lot of tri-state, let's say, Palus do, like Jen, for example. This is one of those, Marvale can definitely do that, and I'd say is on that skill level, but that's not exactly where you're making your money. You're doing it by getting yourself in a position to, like, you're covering the field. more than anything else, so that you can act
For sure.
and take advantage of your opponent's mistakes, like Jejajeja has been able to do with their aerial options. Almost getting the kill off of the back air, gets it off of the explosive.
That's gonna
flame.
do it though.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, no Marvale bringing things back here.
Yeah, no, I do apologize for being a little long-winded there, but I gotta say, Jejajeja not making this an easy proposition for Marvale. It's easier said than done, right? But Jejajeja making it a specialist. Okay.
Up there, trying to see if it's just a little bit early. Good explode. This Spanish State roll.
Here we go. Not yet, but again, this is Marvale trying to make this trying to make amends for the end of that game number 5. Could certainly be on the way to doing so, and we'll have to see now at 115. Jejajeja almost done with making this comeback happen, but a Palu back throw is going to make it so much more difficult. Jejajeja drifting out just enough to avoid the exploding flame and gets their feet back onto the stage. Miraculous as it may seem, perhaps it's a recovery with a shelf life, but who cares? You got to go all out in this grand finals. And in the reset, especially, the drill going to take them down, and eventually Jejajeja had to piece together a comeback, but comeback complete. That is 1-0 to the Kirby.
I was so confused as to what happened in that kill screen. I don't know if like they traded somehow, but Jejajeja definitely getting that first game right here. Just 2 more 6 stocks away from being able to take this fusion home for the people down at B&W.
Yeah, no, definitely. You would think that there's a few people watching over in Oregon that would be interested in the results of this one. Certainly, maybe you're talking about the folks out there who ran, I believe it was a major upset that happened out there a couple of years ago. Would love to see that tournament come back. Shout out Colton. But we are going to see games.
I mean, we definitely have a whole lot of viewers right now, from what I can tell.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? I'd love to see it. I'd love an excuse to get over to Portland. If nothing else, just to go to a Timbers game, because they use a chainsaw in their celebrations. But we're going to. I'm not even kidding. Look that up. But that's going to be Marvale taking first stock in game number 2, putting a chainsaw to that one. But it's Jejajeja who's going to cut that celebration short. It's 2 stocks apiece.
Again, those early percent strings that Jejajeja just keeps getting right here, and just trying to find a way to see if he can close up the stock. Getting it some excellent parries from both players right there. Down our back air, keeping this advanced state going. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Has to find a way to... Okay, good in there.
Okay, so we're going to get a down trying to get cheeky with the win boxes yet again, but Jejajeja says, all right, you know what? There's no hitboxes on my feet, but I'm going to use those anyway. 2 stocks to 1. Jejajeja doing that work at the ledge, seeing if they could employ some of the dark arts once more at the expense of Marvale, or will Palutena's light shine through, hanging on at over 100%. But yeah, you are at death's door. You need to pile up the extra credit, and you need to do it fast. How's 54 sound, Amber?
Oh my god. I think you might need a little bit more, but these dare loops, wait, no way. Okay, he's gonna finish it there. But the up smash!
Oh, yeah. Yup. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Marvale, if you are going to win this tournament, you need to do it through a reverse 3-0. Unbelievable.
Getting a reverse 30 is one of the hardest things you could do in Ultimate. Getting a reverse 30 on a top 150 player is not very easy.
Yeah, it turns out, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit surprising, but let's see if Marvale has it in him.
Yeah. All right, so we've got the up tilt. Oh God, it is so good at catching those little stray jumps that are ill-advised. Jeja knows how to use this character to full effect, and you gotta respect the ability to space out what they can with those feet of Kirby. But man, it is not easy to do. And oh my gosh, the F smash killing across the stage.
And speaking of,
well, I mean, the thing is, you're facing that ledge. That's going to happen, sure. That F smash killed across the stage. I'm not buying that. Oh my, Jeja, no, do not. I'm sorry, Jeja. I said don't. I said, oh, Marvale. You know, he warned him. He warned him. I tried to warn the kid. I really did.
Look what happens when you don't listen to Stu.
I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Like, I try to wisen y'all up, and sometimes y'all don't listen. Like, what do you want? I am looking incredulously at this camera. No one can see that. It's still 2 stocks to 1. Marvale continuing on 2 stocks, 111%. The wing outranging the neutral B. And yeah, this is going to be Jeja. Look, if you're gonna take that stock, you do it the old-fashioned way. Nothing wrong with it. It's 1 stock each, but Jeja is. Oh, okay. You really gonna do this to win the tournament? You're really gonna do this to win the tournament?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
I mean, I get it. You don't want to fight Palutena. No one does. But what we have been seeing from Marvale is... you gotta love them sharing a laugh after that. That is game number 3. Going to Marvale, who gets on the board. It's two games to 1. But, yeah. J-Job, come on, man. This right here, it's hard to describe this with a word other than karma.
Seriously, he tried so hard to cheese him at 0, and his reward for that was dying at 50.
Yeah. I mean, that's my how the turntables. It just happens like that. But we were going to. Okay, dude.
Come on,
dude.
Man.
I'm gonna need you to stop. Yeah. Okay. That's Tri-State, baby. What up? Whose house do you think this is? I'm sorry, blood. You thought...
I love this read.
Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy how he thought it was sweet out here. That's nutty, bro. Okay, so we're going to get the nairs, the wheels, and, of course, the up airs. But, yeah, this is Jeja trying to piece together a comeback. You're still up 2 games to 1. You should have a mental advantage. But you cannot rely on... You can only rely on the cheese for so long, because if it sits out for too long, it will eventually expire.
Oh, yeah. And right there, getting that first stock right here, this might be what Jeja needs to pull through.
Yeah, okay. Magic missiles. I know it's radical, but I've been playing D&D. But it's,
no, Magic Missile's a much cooler name. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I'll just keep rolling with it, man. I mean, I'm just D&D pilled, and that's my problem. But let's actually kind of find it. Caught the teleportation with the suck. You gotta appreciate that. Jeja is just going to teleport himself, courtesy of that down B. But that's Marvale taking it to 2 stocks to 1, and looking pretty good for a Game 5 berth, but man, is this getting to be just a little tiresome if you're Jeja, because this Palutena is refusing to go away, refused to be demoralized by the 2-0 lead. And now look what happens. Marvale making this comeback, realizing this is their home turf, even if it is a world-class Kirby that they're going up against. And this is Marvale's time to really strut their stuff. This is a set where Marvale has something.
Oh, that up air gonna be clipping him straight out of that nair, taking it to last stock. Oh, I've seen this story plenty of times.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the preview of it, but he can't believe it. I gotta say, obviously we're going to a game 5, right? Jeja has a really good attitude about this stuff because I'm a fan of Jeja now. That's real right there.
I mean, okay. I know Palu up smash is kind of ridiculous, but I've never seen it kill like that before.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, this really good Kirby, but yeah, this is the kind of attitude that you want to see from your players. Even if it is game 5 of the tournament, you're able to have a laugh about it. And maybe you're not so happy about being hit with like 3 or 4 straight up airs, but that's just the game of Smash Ultimate for you. This is how the game is designed. And yeah, the pride of Zen Esports, Jeja, one game away from making this happen, but Marvale about to lay on him the ignominy of a reverse 3-0 pending the results of this game 5.
I was gonna say, yeah, the mental we were talking about before. I'm surprised Jeja's being this chill, especially on the cusp of getting reverse 3-0. That is not a good feeling to have, but Jeja doesn't really seem to care.
Yeah, no, this is the whole thing, isn't it? You're talking about you can be dejected about it, or you can accept the challenge. Jeja is one stock away from putting out the fire. Will the light burn through, or can Jeja snuff it out? Ooh, beautiful catch on the neutral getup on the up smash. Let's be real, there was no real place for Jeja to go if you acted right then.
Pretty much, yeah. That's just how Palu is. It feels like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Sounds about Palu, and who better than Goddess of Light to do it? But getting the wheels going. Turning as they ever do. That's what Kirby needed was magic missiles. So we're going to see now. Using them.
Oh no, he gave Kirby a projectile. Oh no.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Insane, right? But it also takes the cheese off of the board. It takes the neutral B off of the board unless Jeja willingly gives it up, and it's going to be the up smash that does it. Jeja. There you go. You know what? Marvale extending the handshake and wipes it off. A little bit of BM at the end. You gotta love it. Marvale and Jeja putting on a show to end off this 236th edition of Fusion. I mean, the winner, and it was definitely a victory well earned. Jeja resetting the bracket and closing it out in 5 games.
Not just 5 games, but 10 if we're including that set before the reset. Game 10 Indeed. And still just having a grand old time this whole set. Jeja, actually, okay, now that I'm looking at the bracket, definitely had hell of a run. Going 2 straight sets without dropping a game, and now taking the whole thing home through losers and just playing out of his mind, it seems.
Yeah, no, this is exactly what you wanted to see from the reset, especially where, yeah, they were both trying to get in each other's face and get in each other's head a little bit. I think Jeja did wind up succeeding a little bit because let's be real, those first 2 games, Marvale was not playing the wisest, but I gotta think that was one of the bigger turning points was Jeja trying to go for the cheese. And Marvale getting a little bit of wind in their sails as a result of it. And from there, they were able to cruise on through to victory in the next 2 games. That is amazing what you can do when you just scout out your opponent a little bit more. And the double dare to finish things out. Was that a triple, actually?
I think it was, yeah. I mean, seriously, like, there were so many times that Jeja just sort of got punished for trying to cheese early.
Yeah.
Like right there, I feel like that was sort of the I don't know, I guess like the straw on the camel's back, as it were. Just the second he was able to realize like how to get through that Kirby side cheese, just found a way to punish him for it, and just was and was just able to play amazing. But Jeja able to make the counter adaptations he needed to get himself that spot, and finally being able to take home this fusion.
And that was our 236th edition of Fusion Amber. It was a pleasure casting with you. And I got to say, shout out to our producer, Kelvin. But I do have one thing to ask you, Kelvin. Hit him with the ad slide. You are watching the Collision series, and you already know this is the heart of the Smash world, the tri state region, more or less the ancestral home of the place. So, what do you want to do? You want to support our growth? You can go ahead and do that. Hit that purple heart to follow, subscribe if you're so inclined. If you think it's time, drop that prime. Anything that you can do to support Tri State Smash is more than appreciated. Tell them about Fusion.
All right, of course, Fusion, the very tournament you're watching, if you were not aware, of course, right in the heart of Rahway, New Jersey. Every single Monday at 6 p.m., doors open, bracket starting at around 8, and of course, talent from all across Tri-State and commentary talent from around the world, and just a phenomenal bracket to attend and even to watch if you're not in the Jersey area, having a grand old time watching it on twitch.tv/collision series.
It is a beautiful venue, by the way. Definitely go to River City Gaming. But also, if you are in the Midwest, you better believe the heat will be on at Afterburner 2025, January 11th through the 12th in Auburn, Indiana. Ultimate singles, doubles, and ladder. We got a little bit of Rivals, Street Fighter, and Melee going on as well. 2.5K pop bonus. You can watch it right here on twitch.tv/Collision Series TV. Sign up now. Start.gg/Afterburner.
All right, and of course, another larger event here, Tri-State Showdown, happening February 1st. Of course, as the name implies, Tri-State Showdown is going to be including players from all across this massive region. Insane talent from Jackal, Mr. E, Syrup, and the like. Going to be an incredible bracket. Tune in on this very channel that you're watching it on, Collision Series TV. Start.gg/Tri-State for signups, and I'll see y'all there.
Yeah, and that is going to do it from us here in Rahway, New Jersey. Definitely follow your socials. Are on the screen. Mine are as well. But definitely go ahead and plug it. Where can they find you on the Butterfly app?
No, oh, sorry. Lagging like shit right now. Going on Norineko Amber Blue Sky Social. Follow me there if you need, and I will see you all hopefully next Fusion.
Absolutely.
Production has to go, so we will see you guys next Monday. You know where to go.
Right here. We'll see you next time on Fusion. Happy smashing, everyone.